Pa's having a bad hair day. Happy Merry Vlogmas birthday!
My birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Papa is 70 today. Oh,
And he looks like a little gnome there.
Yes, yes.
A little nominee.
But I mean, if you're having a bad hair day, hats are usually the way forward. So what delights do you have today? Number 10 down here.
Number 10.
Well, it's actually the 9th. Oh, it's the lemon cheesecake.
Oh, well, this is
Tier 1.
tier 1.
Yes.
I shall just disappear and enjoy.
Oh, you got
No,
the
you
first
got
mouthful.
to
Please.
Oh, okay.
We want to see the eyes water.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Don't make him laugh.
Happy
Oh.
birthday to you.
Well, despite the cough, it's gorgeous.
Your eyes watering.
Mm.
Oh, they are. Okay.
It's peculiar, though, isn't it? They are. Right, well, thank
You
you.
can enjoy the rest in peace
Oh, it's
now.
lovely, this.
That was well timed for his birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Number 10.
number 10.
Up the top. Oh, it's alchemy hole.
Oh.
No, yes, the side. There we go. Yes. The top bit hasn't been. Cool. Don't break it.
Don't want to break it.
There we go. Yeah, there you go.
There we are. There we are. Ooh, what have we got here? Not
I'm trying
breakfast.
to not. I'm trying
Sorry.
to not put it forward so it doesn't just fall out and smash. Can you fight your way into a paper bag? There we go. Which one is it?
Oh. Chocolate cream liqueur.
And it says
Velvet.
pour a drop and put your feet up.
Well, look at this.
The first of the alchemy holes. There we go. The first of the alchemy holes. There's a gin and a vodka to come. I know what the vodka tastes like because they were giving samples out in the shop.
Oh, really?
Oh, this is vodka, chocolate and cream velvetized. See, this is another reason we need the velvetizer. It makes cocktails. I'm desperately trying to persuade them it's worth. Yeah, I'm desperately trying to persuade them it's worth the counter space.
We have no counter space.
We would live with the hot drink making. And we could get a beautiful one. They've released a new white one that's all sparkly. Or there's grey that goes in, or copper. I bought Wilson the copper one.
Oh, I like the copper.
And for me, number 10. Oh, it's pink again. It's baby pink this time. Oh, you've got some, there's a little charm. So we've got some fold over elastic, channeling elastic and picot elastic. And then a little heart charm as well, which is very cute. Again, I'm not so sure that I want to put that on my underwear though, because I don't like bulges on my underwear, but I'm sure I'll find a use for it. And I will show you again close up when we get back down to the sewing room in a little bit. So I'm gonna go down and finish tracing out the 2 patterns I've got left to do, and then I need to do all the alterations, and then I need to start cutting out. So I should get to some fabric today, which is awesome. I did go on to the textile centre last night to have a look for wearable muslin fodder, and ended up with about £330 worth, or 72 meters in my bag, which I did not click buy on. Mum's just giggling behind me here because I liked all of it. None of it was stuff that I would have willingly, like, yeah. And then the ones that were like, oh, that could be wearable muslin fodder, I was like, well, no, but there's so much nicer stuff that I want, and so it's like not the point. So yeah, no, I didn't click buy.
Not for any of it?
Not for any of it, no.
Oh.
No.
So you still have no
I still have
fodder?
no wearable muslin fodder. I'm going to have to make a decision about what I'm going to do. Because like I said, there are some fabrics that I can repurchase if it goes horribly wrong, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, Mum's doing the whole kind of like, you always tell me to make muslins.
My mentor says.
You should always make muslins. Yeah.
Perhaps I can find something that's...
I don't
my
know.
little stash.
I don't know. Your little stash is way littler.
But there is a couple of
Oh, we'll have to go and have a look then.
muslin
And
fingers.
my voice is going cracky as well. So yeah, no chocolate for us this morning.
No!
Quite sad.
Yes!
I mean, we could have a swig of the vodka, but not sure that's the appropriate way to start the day, is it?
No.
So yeah, let's head down to the sewing room. I remembered that I've given Dad a box of champagne truffles because he enjoyed them so much. I gave him a box of champagne truffles for his birthday, and he's very kindly said that Mum and I could have one, so we can have our chocolate fix this morning.
You can have one, half each.
Oh!
I don't think so.
No. They smell good. They smell champagne-y. Cheers. They're not as beautiful as the Hotel Chocolat ones, are they? But
No.
They are good, aren't they? They're really nice.
They're little pyramids, not round.
little domes. Huh? Do we need another one to make sure? I'd forgotten I'd bought him those. They were delicious. Right, let's have a look at this close up. So I'm going to tip you down. You're probably going to see your legs, but it's all right. We're not Victorian, so you'll be fine. Look, there you go. So we have, again, this is tied on with a string, which is intelligent, but also difficult to get off. Chop that off. So there's a little charm, which is very cute. I have to admit, it is very cute, but I just don't know how I feel about that kind of stuff on lingerie. And then we have, as I mentioned, some underwire channeling here, which does have an opening. I was looking for it on the last one, I couldn't see it. Some fold over elastic in a peachy pink, and then some more decorative edge elastic, which I think is for like the sides of bras and things. So that's a very pretty little number 10 as well, so that's good. Right, so let's start with the, well, actually I've still got the last dress that which is the 9328, I think, or 327, like one of the two. I've still got to cut that out. In fact, I think it's the 328 because it's the longer one, and I decided to trace the maxi and the midi version of the skirt. If I make it with the long sleeves, I'm going to do the midi skirt, and if I make it with the fluttery sleeves, then I will do it with the maxi skirt. And then I also traced out the longer fluttery sleeve, which is unlike me, but I didn't trace out any of the tighter sleeves because I am just not a fan of those kinds of sleeves. I don't like wearing dresses that are restrictive. Right, so let's get that cut out, and then I can put it on the pile of things that are done, and then I can work on the 9076, which loads of you are excited about. I saw loads of people making that for Gunny Saxoween, and I completely think it's very 70s. I don't like the construction method that they've picked. There's an opportunity to hide all of the raw seams inside of 2 layers, and they've not done that. And it's probably for like ease of making and also ease of description in the instructions. I found that quite a lot actually. They will do slightly more clunky construction methods because it's easier than trying to explain the burrito method in concise sentences and a few photos. So I do appreciate that, but yeah, I think there's a better way of constructing the 9076. So I mean, I say that, I'm going to give it a go. We'll see how it works out. And then 7974 in the size that the envelope says that should be doing it in. I need to get the one that I've already traced out as well and see what the size comparison is. And I'm also going to alter it the way that they suggested. I will still raise up the front neckline, but I believe that the length to the midriff was actually meant to be put, the length to the bodice was meant to be put in the midriff panel, and I actually added it to the upper bodice because I always feel that adding length to the midriff ends up throwing the proportions out, but I'm going to do it as the pattern recommends, just to sort of see how it comes out. Because that's the whole point, isn't it? Like the comparison of what I think it should be, what they think it should be. Anyway, enough waffle. Let's get on with some actual work. What kind of cake is this?
This is almond
Cake.
and raspberries, so it's healthy-ish.
It's still got flour in it. It's definitely not keto.
No, it's not keto. Although it's mostly almond flour.
It's very pretty.
6.5 hours later.
I should have known it would pee down with rain if I straightened my hair today. I have finished tracing out all of the stuff, and I picked out the fabrics that I am going to cut them out with, but it's 7 o'clock and I was going to have some dinner and come back down and keep cutting, but my back and my feet are hurting. So I am going to come back down tomorrow and get all the things cut out. I've got 8 dresses that I want to try and do, and then if the Scuba arrives in time, I've got the 4 Scuba dresses that I want to try and cut out as well. which sounds like a lot to get sewn in 10 days, but the scuba dresses I should be able to do in a day because they're pretty quick. The dress themselves take, you know, like 2 hours to make up, so it should be fine. I wanted to show you the fabrics that I'm working with. I did want to cut out the McCalls 7537 with the tiered and gathered skirt and the ruffles from this fruity print, but I only have 3 meters 20 and it wasn't enough. I could do the original 7537 with the gently gathered skirt that comes with the pattern, but having made my Savannah one, I love it. I love that skirt. So yeah, I'm thinking I might do the Butterick 6380 with as big a skirt as I can get out of this one, but I also want to do big sleeves. So I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I definitely can't do the tiered and gathered skirt I want to because it's just, I just don't have enough fabric, and I got this ages ago from Lamazi Fabrics, and even the scraps, I bought mum some, and even the scraps from that aren't enough to cut out the bodice I want. So maybe the Butterick 6380 because I love that bodice. I mean, I like the original skirt that comes with that dress. As you guys know, I did a review on that pattern a little while ago, but I would like a slightly fuller skirt if I can finagle it. So I'm putting this one to the side for now, but I do want to get it cut out in this session, so we'll see what that one becomes. This one is going to be the, now I may get the number wrong, so it's going to be the 9328 or 9327. This is a crinkle viscose, so it is quite a, you know, floppy fabric, but what I'm going to do is I am going to interline the bodice with cotton lawn, which should give enough structure to the neckline and bodice with this fabric, and then the sleeves will be the drapey sleeves from View B, I think, the open sleeves, and the skirt's going to look lovely in this. So that's what this one's going to be. Then this one is going to be the 9327 or 28, depending on which way around I get. So this is going to be the one with the, like, the hole in the back and the sleeves and the really pretty skirt, which it's going to be lovely. This one I can't quite decide. I'm thinking this might be the McCalls 8167. I have 3 meters of this one. I think that's going to be enough for that dress. The packet says that it needs 1.8 meters of 150 wide, which I think this is 140, and I have 3 meters of it, but I have put some really big sleeves in there, so I'm hoping I can get this one out of that. If I can't, hopefully the 9076, which again says it needs 3 meters of fabric, but we shall see. I'm going to use this crinkle viscose for the top, that the 8569 top. I did say I was going to use the peachy coral viscose, but that is really sheer, and this top does have a facing in it. I can get more of this, so I've decided to do it with this one, and this also works in really well with all the navies that I'm doing. Which one have I not talked about? I know I've not talked about one. I can't remember which one I've not talked about, but I have this fabric out as well, which I'm thinking I might do with the 9076 if I do need more of it, more fabric than the 3 meters for that other one. I got this from Australia from Darn Cheap Fabrics, but you can get this from Croft Mills, and it's one of the ones that I was considering using for the trapeze shaped dress because I could get more of it, and it comes in a cream colorway as well. As you guys know, I bought 9 meters of this one for the McCalls 7974 comparison video, so I'm going to cut 2 of those out of this. And then the final one, I've already laid it all out, so I'm just going to turn you around to show you. I couldn't get the 7537 out of the fruity fabric I showed you first, so I got this one out of the stash. This is narrower. I'm going to do the tiered gathered skirt with this one, and I'm probably going to add more ruffles because this is narrower than the other one. But I have 5 meters of this. I got this from the textile centre a very long time ago, and it doesn't quite work in with any of the collections that I want to do. I was going to do like a pinky one based around that entire fabric, but I don't really have anything else that goes with it because it's a very bluey green background and then sort of like a very hot pink. So I just thought, you know what, I think it's going to look really nice as that dress, and I want another one of those. My Savannah one is up in London at the moment and I miss it, and I need to do a tiered and gathered skirt tutorial for you guys, so yeah, I'm going to use that one for that one. So that's been my day. Unfortunately, it seems like mum has come down with the cold as well. We were going to be filming all of the knit projects tomorrow, but that's just not going to happen because mum's going to be feeling miserable tomorrow, which is really sad, but it does mean that I can just come down here and get all these things cut out. As I say, fingers crossed the Scuba arrives tomorrow so I can cut out some of the Scuba fabrics as well. I don't know if I'll get through all of these before I'm going to quit sewing on the 20th to film, but we shall see. It will be nice to have a pile of projects to work on, and who knows, I might sort of like carry on past the 20th, because I've got, as I say, I've got a certain amount of things to film and edit, so that's why I'm trying to give myself 4 days, well 3 days to do it, because I'm leaving for London on the 24th at 10:15 in the morning so that I can get there on time for the afternoon activities. Yeah, lots of stuff to do, but we shall see how it goes. The stuffing for the shoulder dragons hasn't arrived as yet, so can't finish those. I have not gone out to the post office today to post parcels because it's been miserable, so yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed it's nicer tomorrow, and fingers crossed I can get everything done that I would like to. We shall see. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say goodnight, so I hope you've enjoyed our day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!